For as long as humans have lived alongside nature, we've grouped spiders with insects, calling them bugs, creepy crawlies, or garden pests, without a second thought. But what if I told you that this everyday assumption is completely wrong? Spiders are not insects, not even close. They are part of a distinct and fascinating group of animals called arachnids, a branch of the arthropod family tree that split from insects hundreds of millions of years ago. To understand why these two creatures are so different, we need to dive deep into their biology, their bodies, their life cycles, and their place in the natural world. This is not just a matter of scientific labels, it has a window into how evolution shapes every living thing on our planet, and how even the smallest creatures follow unique rules of survival. Let us start with the biggest, most obvious clue that separates spiders from insects: their body structure. Every insect on Earth, from ants and bees to butterflies and beetles, has a body divided into three clear parts: the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. You can see these three segments with your own eyes if you look closely at a fly or a ladybug. The head holds the eyes, antennae, and mouth parts. The thorax is the middle section where legs and wings attach. And the abdomen is the rear part that holds the digestive and reproductive systems. This three-part body plan is the defining feature of an insect, a blueprint that has remained consistent for over 400 million years. Now look at a spider. If you examine one carefully, you'll see only two distinct body parts, not three. The front part is called the cephalothorax, a fused section that combines the head and thorax into one single unit. The back part is the abdomen, soft and often round, where all the vital organs and silk-making glands are stored. There is no clear split between head and middle, no neck, no separate thorax, just two smooth connected sections that make up the spider's entire body. This single difference alone is enough to rule spiders out of the insect family, but it's only the first of many. Next, let us count the legs, a simple task that tells us everything we need to know. Insects always have 6 legs, no exceptions. Every adult insect, no matter its size or shape, walks on 6 thin jointed legs attached to its thorax. Ants have 6, grasshoppers have 6, even mosquitoes have 6. Spiders, on the other hand, have 8 legs. 8 long, strong, hairy legs that spread out from their cephalothorax, giving them their signature scuttling movement. These legs are not just for walking either. Spiders use their legs to sense vibrations in the air and on surfaces, to manipulate silk, while spinning webs to hold onto prey, and even to climb smooth surfaces with tiny hairs that act like suction cups. 8 legs are a hallmark of arachnids, a group that also includes scorpions, ticks, and mites, all of which share this 8-legged trait. No insect will ever grow 8 legs, and no spider will ever have only 6. This is a non-negotiable rule of their biology, etched into their DNA by millions of years of evolution. Another critical difference is the presence of antennae. All insects have a pair of antennae on their heads, thin sensory appendages that they use to smell, taste, touch, and detect changes in their environment. Ants use antennae to communicate with each other. Butterflies use them to find flowers, and beetles use them to navigate dark spaces. Antennae are a non-negotiable part of being an insect. Spiders, they have no antennae at all. Not even small stubby ones. Instead of antennae, spiders rely on the tiny hairs on their legs and bodies to sense the world around them. These hairs are so sensitive that they can pick up the faintest movement of air or the lightest touch of a prey insect landing on their web. Without antennae, spiders have evolved a completely different sensory system, one that is perfectly adapted to their life as silent hunters. This lack of antennae is another clear marker that spiders are not insects, but a separate type of creature entirely. Wings are yet another dividing line between the two groups. The vast majority of adult insects have wings, or at least have ancestors that did. Flies, bees, wasps, butterflies, moths, beetles, and dragonflies all fly with wings that grow from their thorax. Even insects that don't fly, like ants or fleas, are part of winged insect families and only lose their wings at certain stages of life. Spiders never have wings, not at any point in their lives. They cannot fly, they cannot glide on wings, and they never develop wing buds as they grow. Some young spiders can use silk to balloon through the air, letting the wind carry them to new habitats. But this is not flight. It's a form of passive travel using silk, not wings. No spider has ever evolved wings, and this is a key difference that sets arachnids apart from insects in the animal kingdom. Let us talk about eyes, because spider eyes are nothing like insect eyes. Insects have compound eyes, large round eyes, made up of thousands of tiny lenses that let them see movement and light across a wide field of vision. A fly's compound eyes, for example, let it see almost 360 degrees around its body, making it nearly impossible to sneak up on. Insects also have small, simple eyes, called ocelli, that help them detect light and dark. Spiders have simple eyes only, no compound eyes at all. Most spiders have 8 small, simple eyes, arranged on the front of their cephalothorax, in different patterns, depending on the species. Some spiders have excellent eyesight, like jumping spiders, which can see colors and depth, like humans do. Others have poor eyesight, and rely mostly on vibration and touch. But no spider has compound eyes, and no insect has 8 simple eyes. This difference in vision is a direct result of their separate evolutionary paths, designed to help each group survive in their own unique ways. Mouth parts and feeding habits are another way to tell spiders and insects apart. Insects have a wide range of mouth parts. Some chew like grasshoppers, some suck nectar like butterflies, some bite and suck blood like mosquitoes. But all insect mouth parts are built to take in solid or liquid food directly. Spiders have completely different mouth parts, called chelicerae, which are small, claw-like structures near their mouths that end in fangs. These fangs are used to inject venom into their prey, which breaks down the prey's body into a liquid soup. Spiders cannot chew solid food. They can only drink this liquid nutrient mix. This unique feeding method is exclusive to arachnids, and it is a far cry from how insects eat. Insects eat solids, sip liquids, or bite and chew, but none of them turn their prey into a liquid before consuming it. This is a major biological difference that further proves spiders are not insects. Silk production is one of the most amazing traits of spiders, and it is another feature that sets them apart from insects. Almost all spiders can make silk from special glands in their abdomen, using it to spin webs, wrap prey, create egg sacs, and travel through the air. Silk is one of the strongest natural materials on Earth, stronger than steel, of the same thickness, and it is a superpower that only spiders and a few other creatures possess. Insects do not make silk in the same way. Some insects, like silkworms, produce silk for cocoons, but their silk glands are in their mouths, not their abdomens, and they only make silk during one stage of their life cycle. Spiders make silk their entire lives for dozens of different purposes, making silk a defining trait of arachnids that insects simply do not share. Now, let's look at their life cycles and how they grow. Insects go through a process called metamorphosis, which comes in 2 forms, complete and incomplete. Complete metamorphosis means the insect hatches as a larva, like a caterpillar, turns into a pupa, like a chrysalis, and then emerges as a fully formed adult, like a butterfly. Incomplete metamorphosis means the insect hatches as a nymph, a small version of the adult, and molts several times to grow bigger, never going through a pupal stage. Either way, insects go through dramatic physical changes as they mature. Spiders do not go through metamorphosis at all. When a baby spider hatches from its egg, it looks exactly like a tiny adult spider. 8 legs, 2 body parts, no antennae, all the same features. It simply molts its exoskeleton several times as it grows, getting bigger each time, until it reaches full size. There is no larval stage, no pupal stage, no dramatic transformation. This direct development is a key trait of arachnids, and it's nothing like the life cycle of any insect. Breathing is another internal difference that most people never notice. Insects breathe through a system of tiny tubes, called trachea, which carry oxygen directly to their cells through small holes in their bodies, called spiracles. Spiders breathe using book lungs, special respiratory organs that look like the pages of a book, located in their abdomen. Most spiders have 2 pairs of book lungs, while some also have tracheae, like insects, but no insect has book lungs. Book lungs are uniquely adapted for spiders, allowing them to breathe efficiently on land and in their underground or web-based habitats. This internal biological difference is a final piece of evidence that spiders and insects are built for completely different lives, even if they look similar at first glance. Beyond all these physical and biological differences, spiders play a unique role in ecosystems that sets them apart from insects. Most insects are herbivores, pollinators, or decomposers. They eat plants, help flowers grow, or break down dead matter. Spiders are almost all predators, hunting and feeding on insects, other spiders, and even small vertebrates like frogs or lizards. A single spider can eat hundreds of insects in a single year, keeping pest populations in check and protecting plants and crops from being overrun. Without spiders, insect populations would explode, throwing entire ecosystems out of balance. Insects are vital for pollination and decomposition, while spiders are vital for pest control, two separate jobs that keep nature running smoothly. This ecological role is just another way that spiders and insects are different, each serving a unique purpose in the web of life. For centuries, humans have feared and misunderstood spiders, grouping them with insects and labeling them as pests. But now we know the truth. Spiders are arachnids, not insects, with a unique set of traits that make them one of the most successful groups of animals on Earth. They have 2 body parts instead of 3, 8 legs instead of 6, no antennae or wings, simple eyes instead of compound eyes, and a life cycle that skips metamorphosis entirely. They make silk from their abdomens, drink liquid food, and breathe with book lungs, all traits that no insect shares. Spiders are not bugs, not pests, not insects. They are ancient, elegant, essential hunters that have thrived on our planet for over 380 million years. The next time you see a spider spinning a web in your garden or hiding in a corner of your home, take a moment to appreciate it. It is not an insect, it's a marvel of evolution, a master hunter, and a vital part of our natural world. Understanding the difference between spiders and insects isn't just for scientists. It is for anyone who wants to see nature clearly, to break down misconceptions, and to respect the incredible diversity of life that surrounds us every single day. Every small creature has a story, a unique biology, and a place in the world, and spiders have one of the most fascinating stories of all. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel